Time now for this hour's car review. I had an opportunity to drive the 2023 Ford Bronco, and I'd like to thank the Ford Motor Company for allowing me to take this car from Chicago O'Hare Airport up to Janesville, Wisconsin, and back over a 3-day period of time. I was really impressed. Well, let's get into the review, shall we? Available trim levels are the Base, the Big Bend, the Heritage, the Outer Banks, the Badlands, and the Heritage Limited. The review trim level is the Sport Heritage Limited 4x4. This is a small SUV. I don't know how they classify small.
Yep,
I would consider it a midsize, but whatever. 5 passengers, including the driver. Exterior changes from last model year, none. It was all new in 2021. This is the same platform as the Ford Escape, okay? Same platform. It's been around for a number of years. They just put a different kind of body on it. Exterior features, paint options with trim levels. Now, the one that I had was a yellow body with white wheels and white grille.
It's like you, Don. It's
It
a yellow
is.
body with gray hair and
perfect for
pearly
me.
white teeth.
Yes,
and
well,
bloodshot eyes.
My cousin Steve made fun. He says, "Are you kidding me? You've rolled the windows down to let people see you inside of this car pulling into my driveway?" Well, I liked it. So there. Square upright body, unique lighting like the regular Bronco has on the front end, and actually the new F-150 mods are kind of in that same pattern, and it really does look good. Attractive lighting with short rear overhang. What I liked,
very much like you, Don.
Overall fun look. Listen, this is a beach buggy all the way. What could use improvement? Optional wide fender flares for big off-road tires. Just a thought. Hey, Ford, I'll give it to you for free. Okay, that idea. Interior highlights, sharp-looking dash with an infotainment pod and radio controls. Perfect instrument pod with configurable displays on it. G.O.A.T mode goes over any terrain, makes off-road choices easy. Interior, well, the interiors range from basic to off-road to high-end with plenty of storage throughout. Cargo trunk room, large for its class. What I liked about it, the Sync 3 infotainment system with the 8-inch touchscreen worked great. 2-liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder engine that boasts 250 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Now, that's not a lot of horsepower, but I will tell you, the 8-speed automatic transmission
keeps it in the sweet spot.
Oh, yeah, and it works well. Yeah. It's not a CVT. It's a real 8-speed. Tow rating, 2,200 pounds. So you can take your little garden trailer and take it to the garden house and bring some dirt back to the house with no problem. Miles per gallon, 21 city, 26 highway for a combined of 23. I got 25.8 miles per gallon over 258.4 miles. And it was perfect. Power is fit for off-roading, and what could use improvement is nothing. I drove, obviously, on the interstate highway between Chicago O'Hare and Janesville, Wisconsin, passing a closed Belvedere assembly plant that Stellantis closed a couple of years ago. And talk about a sad sight for a car guy to see this ginormous assembly plant that's been in business out there in Belvedere for quite some time, Illinois. It's sad. No cars in the parking lot.
Well, you said you also went to Janesville, which GM shut down the truck.
Not only did they shut it down, but they bulldozed
Leveled it. Raised
anyway,
it.
Ride and handling. I did not take it off-road. I would have liked to, and I think it would do well off-road, actually. Nice cross between city and off-road in the handling department. What could use improvement? Just going to throw it out there, but it jacks the price up. Adjustability in the suspension, you know. But
and it has that what I'll call that familiar look to the other Bronco. The
yes, it does.
You know, you could tell that they are quasi sister.
And you've
vehicles.
suggested the suspension on other vehicles that you
I have,
too,
and
so
because it's out there and they can
it needs
make
to be
it
done.
But then that jacks the price up too
It's
much.
very expensive.
Yeah, to do. And so I don't know, for for that mode to get into that sort of stuff, I don't know if it's worth that. Pricing, base trim price, $44,655. Prices tested, $46,250. They're the base model price. You can get into one for $29,215.
And it's a 2-row only.
It's a 2-row. Yeah, 2-row seating. Yep. Competitors, the Mazda CX-50 starts at $27,550. The Honda CR-V starts at $29,500, and the Subaru Outback starts at $23,995. So those are the competitors to it, and that is my review of the 23 Ford Bronco Sport. So I enjoyed it. Thanks again to Ford for allowing me to drive it up to Wisconsin. Hey, I want to remind you.